Assassin's Creed Shadows is turning 1 years old. They're gonna have some prizes for that, which seems a bit interesting, at least for the most part. I didn't really like Shadows too much. Didn't play that much. Um, Never really beat it, but I am interested in the future of the game. Maybe it'll bring me back. They'll have a little Twitch channel event on the 20th of March. Just like some challenges that they have. Not really too exciting, but what is exciting is that they give us some more insight on Codename Hex for Assassin's Creed. They say here it's going to be a unique, darker, narrative-driven Assassin's Creed experience set during a pivotal moment in history, which I assume is the witch trials, because that's what we heard before. And then if we had the little preview before, it was the assassin symbol was like in a the witch's branches kind of vibe. So I'm pretty excited for that, and especially now that it's going to be a darker tone and it's going to be a narrative driven Assassin's Creed, because we haven't really got one of those. I mean, we do have a narrative in these recent Assassin's Creeds, but to me they have been a little bit lackluster. Odyssey was pretty good. Valhalla was just not, story wasn't there for me. Shadows definitely wasn't, uh, and Origins looks good, but and Origins was good, but everything it hasn't been really narrative driven for a while, so that's exciting. Not really a date on that or a release time frame. I'm expecting 2027, maybe even 2028, but I am excited for that. I want to see more of that. Um, that experience, that Assassin's Creed project looks to be very, very interesting. They also have the PvP multiplayer Assassin's Creed. This was new to me actually. I have been following Assassin's Creed for a while, but kind of fell off that wagon after recently Shadows. Basically, after I did Shadows, I just kind of stopped caring a lot. But what really made me excited is was the codename Hex, and this was new to me. Was the PvP aspect of this new Assassin's Creed? It's going to be strictly PvP. I'm hoping it's like what we used to have before. I don't know if you guys would ever remember, but in PvP with Assassin's Creed, specifically in Black Flag, they didn't have it in 3. Did have it in Brotherhood. Unity was more of a co-op thing, nothing really multiplayer PvP focused. Um, After Unity was Syndicate, Syndicate didn't have that. Yeah, it was mainly Brotherhood and Black Flag that I remember they had it. I think Revelations had it as well at one point when it got released. Those are the 3 games that I know for sure had it. As 3 had more of a DLC thing kind of going on. I don't believe that one had a multiplayer aspect to it. And I think Black Flag had it too. Let me see. I don't think it did. Yeah, it did. It did have multiplayer in it. Um, cool. Yeah. So going back to that, I hope they go back to that kind of PvP aspect of it. It was really a lot of stalking and hunting, blending in with the crowd. That was really cool. Getting the different weapons you could use, the perks and skills you could get, and that was pretty fun. The different characters you could be as well. There was different classes you could be, which you had a brute class, you had the sneaking class, you had the fast class. I really hope they bring it back to that kind of approach. It is. They do say it's a new approach here in the multiplayer in the franchise, but it isn't quite what the rumors have suggested. With player feedback at the heart of our approach, we're exploring ways to bring the community in earlier so we can help shape the experience together, which sounds pretty good. Sounds like they're going to be listening to the player feedback, which is always nice. Um, Beyond this, we have several other projects currently in the works, all at different stages of development, including Assassin's Creed Jade. We're also looking at bringing back co-op back to Assassin's Creed. So that's pretty good. I mean, after Unity was the last one I think that had co-op, and that co-op was pretty fun. It was pretty spotty at launch, but after that things calmed down. A couple updates came in. Yeah, it was pretty good. It was pretty fun. I remember having fun with it when I was playing it. Uh, but yeah, and the big thing that has me excited is the Black Flag remake, now titled Resynced. Very little on this. Speculation about it for the last, for this year and going into last year. There was a lot of speculation on it, and it seems like we finally have our confirmation that yes, this is coming on the way, and It's we got the official title and the logo. A little bit of artwork here looks pretty cool, but we just got to keep our eyes and ears to the ground for this one. Not really much they've shown us. We do get to see the logo, which is nice, but super hyped about this. I wonder how they're going to change a few things, if they're going to change. I hope they don't change anything with the story. The story was pretty good. Naval combat was nice. The only thing I would hope, like, it's going to be with modern graphics, obviously, but after that, don't really touch anything else. You know, it was pretty good for where it was at. The parkour could have used a little bit of update, so I do hope they update that parkour. Maybe not make it, and that's the thing with the parkour, is that they could make it how it is now with Shadows, with the last few modern Assassin's Creeds, or they could just go back to how it was when it released. And if it was going back to how it was when it released, I just hope they refine that kind of parkour style. But all in all, a lot of Assassin's Creed news just came out. Super excited. Big things for me. Resynced Black Flag. PvP has me interested. Not that much, but it does have me interested somewhat, that I'll keep an eye out for it. Codename Hex is definitely up there on my list. It would definitely be Codename Hex and then the Black Flag remake for me. So yeah, a lot of cool things are coming out. Got some big Assassin's Creed news, and I know Assassin's Creed has kind of fallen off in the eyes of a lot of people, but hopefully with these new things coming out for it, it'll bring some attention back. I was thinking about this today, actually. If you guys know, we've only had 2 Assassin's Creed on the PlayStation 5 generation. We have Valhalla and Shadows. And if you think back to like PS3 era, hell, even the PS4 era, PS3 had some Assassin's Creed 1, 2, Brotherhood, Revelations, and 3. Like, it had 5 Assassin's Creed on that console. PS4 had Black Flag, Unity, Syndicate, and even on the PS3 they had Rogue at first, and then Rogue came to other consoles after that. But then, like, even with the PS4, it had 3 Assassin's Creed, Syndicate. After Syndicate, I think it was Origins. Origins was on there, for sure, and Odyssey. So it was 5 Assassin's Creed on PS3 and PS4. Well, PS5 we've only seen 2, Valhalla and Shadows, and most of that is because of the backlash they've been getting of pumping out Assassin's Creed and them not being up to par with other Assassin's Creed. Oh, I guess I can't forget Mirage. Mirage as well. We had Mirage on PS3 or PS5. I'm sorry. So that's 3 Assassin's Creed games on PS5 console, which is not bad. I liked it. I mean, but compared to the other years, other generations, it has been a little lackluster. I do hope that these new Assassin's Creeds coming out bring a little light back into that franchise, because it is one of my favorite franchises. It's just gone off the rails, you know. And I really hope they bring back some things too. One other thing I want to talk about Assassin's Creed is that starting tomorrow, Assassin's Creed Unity will have a free 60 FPS patch for Xbox Series X and S and PlayStation 5. And that's coming out tomorrow. I mean, it's pretty exciting news for that. I've already played Unity a handful of times. I kind of don't want to revisit it, even with a 60 FPS patch. I might check it out, but again, it's not something that's pretty big on my radar. So, yeah, looks pretty good though. Perfect. Good stuff coming out with Assassin's Creed, for sure.